Nostalgia here, and today I have a, you could call it a relatively brief video, although it might still end up being more than 10 minutes long, who knows. But today I'm just going to be talking to you a little bit about the recent release that just came out in Adventure Quest Worlds. I've literally spent about 5 minutes looking at it, then I thought that I'd make this video for you guys and try and get it up there as quick as possible so you guys know what's going on with over the next few days to weeks over the Christmas period. Cool. So this video was actually, I'm doing this video 5 minutes after the release, but by the time that I've actually finished the video, edited it and everything, it'll probably be a couple hours. Yeah, so the first thing that was released, or the first thing you noticed after the release, was the Quibble shop. So Quibble the coin bidder has returned with his wonderful shop of goodies. Unfortunately, after looking through it, I haven't looked through it in massive detail, just briefly. This doesn't look like the all-brilliant, all-powerful shop of goodies that Quibble normally releases. In fact, most of this stuff I really, to be honest with you, would not buy. If I just briefly go down some of the weapons, they're alright, some of them are okay, but others are not so okay, as in the sense that I would never use them. They're obviously still doing the Brutal Corn theme. They've released a new winter themed Brutal Corn lance and armor and stuff. But these weapons, I personally they're not my style. I would not might buy that just because it looks alright. But in terms of most of the stuff, I would not buy them. Then if we go to armors, we got yeah, for some reason my internet's really slow, but you get the idea. You know, these armors, they're nothing special. Quibble, especially during the Christmas period, has been known to release some pretty original and cool looking armors. Unfortunately, none of these kind of fit that category for me. They're just, the colors are too what do you call it? They're too standard, and there's no detail, and it's just boring. I don't want to be overly harsh on the Quibble shop. A lot of people will probably love this shop and think it's amazing, but just my opinion personally, not a fan. Please do not hate on this video or dislike or whatever because you think that this shop is really cool. I'm just giving you guys my general opinion on the shop after seeing all the Quibble that have recently been released over the course of this year. The helms, however, I have to say the helms were alright. This dramatic Santa hat, I would definitely buy that. I mean, just because it's a Santa hat, it's got the beard and everything, it's cool. I'd probably buy, and also they released further Santa hats. They released a holiday top hat, which I would definitely buy because I collect any top hat that ever comes out. Well, I try to at least. You've got Santa's cutie pink hat. You've got, obviously there's that female version, and then there's a male version just below it, the Hunks pink hat. So the helms were actually quite cool. I did like those. And then you've got a rather interesting looking hair at the very bottom. I'll just drag this down. There we go, Stalker spikes. That's a rather interesting looking hair. I'd probably buy that. That could probably look cool with a Nolgath item. It looks very Moltonius-like. But yeah, and then capes, they just go with the armors. There's nothing special here. And then the pets, you've got your Chinchilli and your, when it loads, and your Frostveil Moblin. So that is pretty much it for the Quibble coin bidder shop. To sum up, not massively impressed. Could definitely have been a lot better. But oh, someone's joined my video. Say hello to that. Welcome, blood. And then he goes. Interesting. Must have just been a random go-to. Okay, cool. So that sums up my coin bidder shop and my coin bidder shop review. Obviously, it is purely my personal opinion. I'm not saying that if I like this, if I dislike this, all of you have to dislike it. I'm just giving you my overview of it. So obviously, with any coin bidder, you know you've got the opportunity to get ACs. You can talk to Quibble about what's in the shop and stuff, or you can click on Frostveil, and that's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. But if you did notice, the second half of the release and the second half of the video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the war that was just released. Now if I click this, it'll take me to a public lobby. So I'm just going to take you guys to a private lobby. So join Dark Winter. Okay, so this is what happens when you click the link. It'll take you to Dark Winter. I've just taken you to a private lobby. when it loads. Cool, so here we are. And you'll join this. And as you'll notice, we have a war meter up here, followed by a frost brawl. So they've released a new PvP brawl, which I will do a separate video on, giving you kind of my opinions and stuff on the new map, but that's to come in a later video. You've got your war rewards, which obviously aren't out yet because the war hasn't actually happened yet. It hasn't started or kicked off or anything. So this is looking very similar to the Dage and Nolgath war that was released around this time last year, except this time it's between obviously Dage and this girl over here. So you've got Dage, the evil guy, and you've got these two girls over here, red and blue. And yeah, and it's called Dark Winter. So if you guys type / join Dark Winter, you will join the war. This is what you come to. If I just click War Rewards, this is an interesting feature they've added. So basically it shows you what rewards you will be getting if you, depending on the side that wins. And they've actually given you all of the days that the war's going to last for, so it looks like it's going to go up to 8 days. And it shows you the reward each day and what you'll get if evil wins, as opposed to what you'll get if good wins. If I click on day 4, this is what you'll get as a reward if evil wins, and this is what you'll get as a reward if good wins. So that's a really interesting feature. They haven't kept the war rewards secret, and you just get them when you get them. They've actually shown you, and they've given you an opportunity to strive towards what you like. Like obviously this looks quite nice. These daggers are interesting. Personally, I think these are relatively boring looking items, so I would rather evil won. So then I will fight towards making evil win. So it is quite an interesting feature. I have to say I'm a fan of that. And obviously you can't purchase any of those rewards now because the fight has not kicked off yet. So if I click on this guy, I have the opportunity to go to Evil Merge, which in this instance is this. And this is purely because the war hasn't kicked off yet. You get a note saying read me, and basically all it says is, nothing to see yet, kids. Tonight at midnight, the winning side's item will be added to their merge shop. Keep an eye out on it and find out who won. And no, this note will not turn into anything. So basically you do not need to buy this. It will not transform into anything. It's not like a token or a voucher or anything. Just purely read it and click X. You don't need to purchase it. Alongside that, you have quests. These are the quests for the evil side, so you do all these to complete the evil meter. So do these quests for the evil side. I'd probably do the good side as well. I don't know how this. I'm not 100% sure how this works. I don't even think this affects the meter, to be very honest. These are just the quests that come with it. If I click on the good side, you've got the good merge shop, which again is a readme item, and that just is the same thing. And then you've got quests, and you have your good quests that are for the good side. So basically you've got two separate quest selections going on. You've got good and you've got evil. Now, last thing I'm going to show you guys is if you click on Dage, the big dude in the middle, you have the Dark Winter rares. Now this is the main thing about the release. If I click on this, you've got the new Legion merge shop items which are added. And they are quite expensive. So you've got the Legion Doombringer blade. That looks quite nice. It looks very similar to the blade that was released with Glacier Warlord. Just a bit straighter and more of an effect, but it looks very nice. You've got the Holiday Paragon plate, which is basically Paragon armor made red, added a few bits of fluff here and there, given him a gold belt, and just made him look rather Christmassy. That's the only changes, but that, however, is 1,000 Legion tokens. So, guys, get farming on the Legion tokens, and you'll be able to get this armor. Below that, you've got the helm for it, which is basically Paragon helm turned red with a Santa hat. And below that, you've got Legion Nico, or I can't even pronounce that, but you've got some sort of helm with a plushie on the top with a helmet, and then you've got the elite version of that, which looks bigger and probably, I don't know if this is the female version or not, but two different versions of sort of the same helm at the bottom, each costing 65 Legion tokens each. Cool. So that pretty much wraps up this video. This was just a brief, well, it's not really brief, it's over 10 minutes as I said it would be, but just a video kind of showing you guys the recent update that was just released for me right now as of about 10 minutes ago. So I hope you guys found this useful, gave you kind of, if you were finding any troubles understanding what this is about, this should have helped. If not, then oh well. Yeah, so cool. Make sure to make this video. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Chuck us a subscribe. That would also always be appreciated. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be a review on the Join Frost Ball, or possibly a walkthrough through the quests in this area. But anyways, we'll get to that in the fullness. Cool. So thank you guys for watching once again. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.